Hello everyone, welcome to our Timeless Sunset Tarot. Now this is a general reading and it is open to all zodiac signs, so just take what resonates with you. It is also timeless, so anytime you find yourself watching this video, there might be a message here for you. Now let's try to see what is the main energy at this moment. Okay, we have here the Knight of Wands. Okay, the Knight of Wands is somebody who's on fire and who's not afraid to be different. You see here, there's a lot of feathers there. He's a little bit flamboyant by energy, and at the same time, when you look at it, he's riding an eagle, and he's on top of the situation. So right now, what I feel your present energy is, you are right now looking at your life situation more objectively than you were before. So right now you are able to detach yourself from whatever situation you are in, and you are able to see the big picture. And because of that, at the same time also you are on fire. And because of that, this combination of being on fire and being detached to the situation makes you a very efficient worker at this time. In fact, for some of you, you might be at this time also having a leadership role. Now the beautiful thing about here is, because you are detached from the situation, you get to see certain things that other people sometimes fail to observe. So I think right now you have a very good energy, wherein you are on fire and you are looking at things objectively, and at the same time also, in a certain sense, many of you are visionaries. You get to see certain things that other people fail to see, and because of that, many of you are given a leadership role. Now let's try to see how this will further unfold. Okay, you see here, we have here the Queen of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles is sitting down. Even her spirit guides, the dog that accompany her, is also resting. The Queen of Pentacles seems to be also resting. I think this is one of the secrets why you are able to see the bird's eye picture of things, because you make it a point that there is a moment for you to detach yourself from work and to rest. At the same time, when you rest, you are able to contemplate on your goal. When you look at it, the Queen of Wands is embracing a pentacle. The Queen of Pentacle, okay, the Queen of Pentacle is embracing a pentacle, and her eyes are closed as if she's contemplating on the different creative ways that she can attain or fulfill the goal that she is reaching for, which is the pentacle. So in a certain sense, it's important for you to take moments of pause, moments to rest, not to be constantly just working, but also to nurture yourself. At the same time also, the invitation is not to lose sight of your final goal, or the final reason, or the actual reason why you are working. At the same time, she also listens to the squirrel. So as she spends more time to slow down, she becomes more receptive to the guidance coming from her spirit guides and from her inner self. Even the dog, also, the spirit guides are also relaxed, because somehow they know that you are very receptive. You are not alone, and they take care of you. They fill up what is lacking in all your efforts. And something about nature is quite important for you at this time. Now let's try to see what is the advice of the universe for you. Here, we see here a person who is in prayer, and I think he has created sort of like a protection. He has a sanctuary, a place where he can go in order to get in touch with his inner self, to get in touch with the divine. But at the same time also, when you look at it, this is like a sort of like a protection the candles are in a certain formation, so it's like a formation that is sort of like a protection for you. So I feel the advice of the universe is, in order for you to continue to have an objective point of view of things, to also have those times where you can rest and recover and be receptive to your inner self, it is important for you to create a sacred space. When you look at this in the Nine of Swords, she is in a sacred space where she can somehow kneel down in prayer for all those things that causes her anxiety. The very unique thing about the Nine of Swords here is that there is a positive twist in it. In the original tarot cards or the original Rider-Waite tarot, usually when we see the Nine of Swords, the person is unable to sleep because of the anxieties that she is encountering in her life, and it keeps her from sleeping. But here, the difference here is that the swords are surrounded by candles, and the person seems to be in the process of praying. So in a certain sense, she's not being she recognizes that there are certain things that causes her anxiety, but she does not handle the problem alone. She knows that she doesn't have to handle this alone, and so she kneels down in prayer, lights a vigil candle, and entrusts those anxieties to the divine and her spirit guides. Again, the inner realm, symbolized by the wolf, which can be her spirit guides, and the sun, which can be the divine, somehow reassures us we are not alone. And all we need to do is to entrust all our worries and cares to the divine. So right now, whatever challenges or anxieties you might have, the important thing is to recognize you don't have to handle it alone, and those things that we are beyond our control, let us entrust in prayer to the divine. Now let's go to Insights at Twilight. For our Insights at Twilight, we have here the Intuitive Life Coaching Oracle by Kelly T. Smith. Now we will try to get a random card and try to see what is the oracle message for us for today. Okay, reconciliation. This relationship or friendship or partnership can be saved. Okay, for some of you, maybe the one that is causing you anxiety at this time, up to the point of surrender, wherein you are already praying and entrusting it to the divine and to your inner self or inner guides. Somehow the universe is telling it can still be saved. So if, for example, right now you are trying to heal a certain relationship, well, the card is somehow assuring you that that relationship or friendship or partnership can still be saved. And all you have to do is to also nurture yourself, not to be anxious too much, but to spend more time nurturing yourself and trusting the universe. The universe has your back. Listen to the guidance coming from the universe, and to constantly distance yourself from the situation so that you can always have a bigger picture of the situation. So distancing yourself from the situation, like for example, if for example the situation is so tense, then maybe you need to take a short break, distance yourself from the people who are you are having tension with, or maybe even invite these people to go to a place where reconciliation is more possible, wherein you are not troubled and the other person is also not troubled by a lot of things. But at the same time here, distancing yourself from the situation will allow you to see the bigger picture. And when you do that, and you are receptive to the guidance coming from your inner self, inner realm, and you trust with faith on the assistance coming from the divine, the relationship can truly be saved. So this is what we have for our Timeless Sunset Tarot and Insights at Twilight. I hope you were able to benefit from our reading. Thank you for the likes and comments you've given to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. I hope to see you again soon. Until that time, may God continue to bless your ways.